Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Global Self-Love Project. My name is Mark J. Wagner, and this is my video blog. And our goal here at the Global Self-Love Project is to create a community of happy, healthy people around the world full of self-love and kindness. And today I am popping the question, is our life and relationships doomed because of our subconscious programming? I guess we can all agree that the human brain is very fascinating, but it's also just as complex as it is fascinating. The brain actually already starts to develop in a human in the womb around week 12 of pregnancy. And that actually means that the moment the brain is developed, our subconscious mind also forms and therefore can also already start recording. So, our subconscious mind is responsible for many of our automatic behaviors, beliefs, and emotions that govern how we interact with the world around us. And, this programming starts in the womb and continues throughout our childhood with about 80% of our main programming completed by the time we hit 8 years old. Well, here we go. Warning, subconscious recording in progress. So, our subconscious mind literally records everything all the time at any given moment while we are asleep or awake or unconscious, right? That's why it's called the unconscious mind sometimes, or subconscious mind. Kind of equals the unconscious mind, which is a little bit different, but that would be going too far right now to explain all of that. But that means that everything that our senses can recognize, like subtle noises in the background, or room temperature, or smells in the air, or visuals in our peripheral, and many other things. All of those things that we can recognize through or the subconscious mind recognizes better through our senses, through our five senses, right? And even though, we might not consciously recognize these stimuli, they are still recorded in our subconscious mind, and they can have a significant impact on our future behaviors and reactions. So let's say, for example, as a child, you grew up in a house with a lot of arguing and yelling. Well, even if you don't remember the specifics about the arguments, your subconscious mind still records all the sounds, the tone of voice, the emotions associated with them, and so on and so forth. And as a result, you might grow up and you be more like sensitive to conflict and tend to avoid confrontation or become anxious when someone raises their voice. And well, similarly, or on the other hand, if you were exposed to positive affirmations and praise as a child, your subconscious mind might be more inclined to lead to positive things like positive thinking overall and a higher self-esteem. And, also, if you were constantly criticized or put down, looking at it from the other side now, your subconscious mind might have formed a negative self-talk or a lack of confidence, therefore. Our subconscious mind also plays a significant role in our relationships and how we will be challenged by the romantic partners that we choose. Like, our childhood experiences and relationships with our parents or caregivers, they shape our attachment style. And those influence how we interact with our romantic partners as adults. So, for example, if you grew up with inconsistent or neglectful parents, you might develop an avoidant attachment style, which can make it challenging to form healthy and secure relationships. But, I guess I should actually make a video about attachment styles next, where I can expand more on all four of the attachment styles that are out there. There's the secure attached, there's the avoidant attached, there's the ambivalent attached, and then there's a disorganized, or also called anxious attached. So yeah, this is a very interesting topic. I think it deserves to be explored in a separate video here. But the good news is that we can actually reprogram our subconscious mind because it is not set in stone. So one of the most effective and best ways to probably do that is by working with a professional. Or you can choose to learn the techniques that professionals would use and try to use them on yourself. Also, another good approach to start is through self-reflection and mindfulness practices. Because when we reflect upon ourselves, when we react in a certain way without even knowing that we're reacting this way all the time when we have a certain trigger, then we can use mindfulness in order to consciously change that. Also, identifying limiting beliefs or negative thought patterns that are holding us back, that is also crucial, so we can actually create new positive habits and behaviors that will serve us much better in our adult lives. And see, that is exactly why I choose to teach quite many and very powerful techniques which professionals like myself and others would use to reprogram the subconscious mind in my Phoenix Rising program. Such techniques can not only be used to rid yourself of limiting beliefs, increase your levels of self-love or self-confidence, but can also be used to overall reprogram the subconscious mind. And, by understanding our subconscious mind and actively working to reprogram it, we can create a more fulfilling and satisfying life. And that is exactly what I do in the Phoenix Rising program. Because I feel like not only should you be able to have these tools in your toolbox for your future life, but also you need to first really understand how the subconscious mind works and ticks. And I'm going into all of that in the Phoenix Rising program. So ultimately, our subconscious programming certainly has the power to doom our relationships, but only if we choose not to reprogram it ourselves. All right, so this concludes our video blog today, and I am very, very happy to have had you here and looking forward to seeing you in the next video, which, as I already said, is going to be about attachment styles. All right, so if you like this, please go ahead and share and comment and like or whatever you can do, and follow our channel if you haven't yet. And I see you in the next one.